And Josh has got it inspired. Alright, so that should bring all that up. The only other thing I could do is I can bring the TVs up. Maybe. There isn't much place I could put that at the moment. Furniture. I could get not a silver chair, not a uranium. I wouldn't mind using plasteel, but I don't have that much spare, so wood it is. But yeah, if I could get a couple of these, doesn't really matter where they go. They'll do that. And then over here, I can just sort out their chairs. When I get another one of these, I'll move it in here. I will get a passive cooler just thrown in the center of the room because we are on permanent summer on this map, so it's not like it's ever going to get freezing. I shouldn't need to put heaters in here, and if I do, I'll just throw temporary torches or something, you know, whatever works. Alright, let's see what else. These ones could also do with chairs, honestly. It'll help them work. Furniture, please. I don't have chairs set up everywhere yet. This needs a chair, that needs a chair. You guys got chairs there. See, these ones don't. That should be there. There, okay. And drug lab. Drug lab needs lights, honestly. That one's going to need a chair as well. Let's see, where was I? I was up in here. And where was I looking for a chair? There. That moment when you like scroll away and you're not really fucking sure what you were supposed to be doing. And then you're like, I don't know. I was doing something. Like remembering. Move that up a little bit. And this will move up by, it should be 2 there. And then this one will have to move up as well. That one will probably go up to somewhere about there somewhere. I don't know, I'll move there. This will move up eventually. I think these are all set. Cook simple meals. Fine vegetarian pemmican. We must be getting good amount of food if they're like that. I did suspend them to move them last time. So I'll suspend these two, but they don't get used. And these ones should be fine. But I'm going to have to increase the amount. Instead of going up by 1,000, let's go up to 300 and work with that. Oh, we got a lot more than that. All right, maybe we do work with 1,000. Hold on. There we go. Now that can keep getting made down here. Keep doing it until you've got, say, 300. That one will work for that. That one can be fine for the moment. This one needs some zeros on it. We need a 0 and we need this to be a 3. That will keep working. It's not a long-term solution, but if I can get them working on a couple, oh, not that many, it'll do just fine for now. This lot, they'll do that. All right, so when they've got power, they'll work on it. This lot, I need to get power up and running. So this is the section where I need to get power. Let's go have a look at where I've got to deal with that. So we've got a bit of power here, a little bit, and I've got this geothermal thing here. I've got to get somebody down here working on this. Weeks, can you do? Not really. I know silverware should be a night timer. Yeah, you're building a tunnel. You're building a power conduit. Can you work on this one instead? You're a massive like night worker for that. You're already working on the geothermal thing, the other one. You've got a construction of 6. That's not necessarily going to botch. If I could work on the power conduits here, all the way along this line here, we can connect it in, and this end can get some more power going that it didn't previously have. So let's see if I can find people specifically that are awake, for starters, that have abilities. Viper, you're cooking. You can't do it. Who else is awake? Happy is awake. Construction's too low. Construction is also too low. Franklin, you could do construction. You are consuming a meal though, but I think you'll be okay. If I get you out here and I get you to work on this, we'll get a little bit of this section worked on. And if I can just bring in the power from this corner, we will get this kitchen up and running full time. I also need chairs for this place. This place is a mess. It's terrible. Let's see, chairs, furniture. Who's got hypothermia and why? Sam. Oh yeah, it's winter here. Sam does not have a jacket. Sam has armor. And Sam does not stay out of the cold. Where you going, mate? You going to bed? Okay. If he makes it to bed, we're not going to have a problem because he's got a little heated room. Like indoors, it's 10 degrees. It's minus 16 here. So he needs to stay indoors. Him and I feel like E also goes down a lot. Sam, seeking safe temperature. How about you just go to bed? How about you go stand in here? Can you not actually stand inside your bedroom? Oh, I bet the door's stuck open because of the fucking thing, isn't it? How did that one work then? Can I get you to stand inside at all? How about you go... Can I get you to stand inside here? Lola's bedroom's a lot closer. Right? I know that you were going into there, and I'm not sure why, but I think, Sam, this is now going to be your bedroom. Since you kind of like were seeking safe temperature. Let's see where Sam is. Please tell me you don't come up under another fucking name. I bet you do. Of course you do. What was that? And it's not gonna pause. Alright. Tell you what. Can I just tell you to sleep here? What is your other names? Sam Builder. Samuel, all the things. Can you sleep here, mate? Selena, Squirrel. Where's the S's? Scott, Shoe. So where? Stephens. Where's your name, mate? I don't give a shit where your bed is in this place. I'm guessing it's already allocated to Sass. And that it stands for Skunk, Stein, Stanley, Skizzle, let's see, Snake, Seal. The fuck is your name? Sam. It's your bedroom now. Fucking go to bed, mate. Seeking safe temperature. No. How about you just stay inside? Stay inside. This should be a relatively safe temperature. It's like, well, it's 2 degrees. So I guess do what you want. I can't fucking protect you if that's the case. These ones look like they're out. Alright, what blew up and where? The power's out over here. Where did that blow up? Oh yeah, that'll do it. Look, they'll be warm. They'll be fine. Let's see. Dark light. Oh yeah, an encampment. So, Dark Knight, the fucking combination of the coolest names to exist. Umbra Dark Light Nighthawk. Chief of the Rego kinship. Sent us a message. Apparently pirates based nearby camp are raiding their caravans. Alright. So they have 11 pirates in there. We have an option for healer mech serums, which I could do with. Resurrector mech serums would be great if I could learn how to use them, and the gold would be really useful. And I'll give you guys goodwill anyway. So we're going to go for this. I can sell off uranium. It's fine. I don't need that yet. As for the healer mech serum stuff, I would like a second crack at Cena, and there's a few other people that are fucked up that I could do with fixing up. Even though the gold would be great. So where is this? Oh yeah, it's really right next door. I don't generally like sending out caravans during winter, but you know what? It should be fine if I grab a lot of the people that have got guns, not the ones with the sniper stuff. I want them to stay to hunt animals and stuff. Like even Tadashi and stuff would be a great shot. Like they will be the people with the best shot, the ones with the sniper guns generally. Or potentially whoever has a masterwork fucking minigun will also be fucking insane at this. I'm not gonna specify how many people I'm taking. I'm just gonna take the majority of people with guns. And we're just gonna see how many get out of the base, and we're gonna see how many roll them. Because I don't have that many people with guns. So there was 11, and I can only hope I have enough for this. I kind of want to take horses that are not pregnant. But just give me the mares. Oh, the fucking stallions. Well, I have got a cluster of mares there. If they don't get pregnant, they'll be great to ride out on her back. Need that one as well. Alright, that should give me enough to carry. Let's see, items and stuff. I don't really want to be taking anything. At all. I know that I could encounter somebody that might trade with me, but I don't want to. Kibble should be fine. Simple meals. Let's take... Well, yeah, that's going to rot in a little bit. Let's say 70, right? Going to rot in a day and a bit. That's a lot of food to rot. Let's give you 40 instead. Or actually, fuck it, 30. Okay, that's going to rot in a day. If I give you guys extra food, you better not fucking waste it. Let's see. Give us 100. It's going to take us a couple of days to get out there, a couple of days to get back from this. Not going to be that quick and easy because it's winter, so more food the better. Say 300 of that. 300 of that. That's 9 days worth of food. That should be a safe amount for their travels. They've got a good amount of healing stuff. I might bump that up to 50 odd, just for the sake of it. So 50 odd, and I might take some wood with me if I'm gonna... Nah, if it's an encampment, they should have stuff. I could take Thrombohorn to trade in case I come across somebody, but we should be fine. This should be okay. If I have to, I could sell some food. We have a lot. This is only like... I don't know. I don't even know how far that is. It's like fuck bugger all. It's like half a day, I think, distance. Really close to my base, by the way. But yeah, I normally wouldn't go out in winter, but if there's a chance of taking potentially 11 people, I don't know if any of these guys have shock lancers, but I should take a look around. Save that, and then I'll have a look around and see if anybody has a shock lance. Alright, let's see. Up in this section, any of you guys got one? If I do that, you guys will... Hold up. I'll just do it manually from this. Let's see, gear. Just a quick bop around, be a little bit faster. There's one. You can add to caravan. This is gonna change the amount of food I have available too, but it should be fine. That's 3. Let's see, is there anybody else? I'm sorry for this flashing around for anybody that's sensitive to that. But this is the fastest way to just quickly pause and just have a quick look around. I'm not sure who the fuck I'm up to at this point. I can't see where I'm up to, but I'm on Spoonie. And I'm still in the space, so we should be fine. I think that's... I think 4. That's either 4 or 5. I'm not quite sure. We are up to Nikki at this point. I think Nikki's partway down. Arellen. Well, depending on how many we end up with, it's going to cap the food a little bit. The cellar. I'm mostly just waiting to see when it takes me back to like the start of the list, or potentially takes me to my other colony once I'm at like the end of the line, because honestly, that's realistically the only way I can fucking tell these days. Okay, that's the whole colony done. So I'm not sure how many people had shock lances. But I think there was maybe 5. If there was 5, I might get either 5 people or up to 10 people. And since there's 11 at the encampment, I guess I have absolute pickings, which means I need to make sure that my prisons are up to spec, since I will be bringing home prisoners. So, Emmy, are you going on a caravan? You will be. Roll, you're not. Can you work on that? Cellar. See if I can get you work on this. You're not going on the caravan. This is supposed to be a prison over here, and if I can get anybody that's not in it to work on this, I would like to have 3 sets of prisons. You're hauling to the walls. Tofu, Rolf, harvesting rice plant. Can you build? A little bit. Okay. Yeah, if I can enclose like this other area here and make this into a prison, I'll have the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 section prison, and that'll allow me to bring in a heap of people. You're almost ready to recruit. I might turn you to that. That'd be safer. Alright. Felicia is working away at like constructing stuff. I just need to make sure somebody is still working on this. Ane-san, what are you doing? You're hauling to a lamp. You can't do crafting. What about Ender? Can't do crafting. Petty? You're just wandering around. Actually, I know you can do some stuff. Can you... You can't do construction, though. Fair. Rolf is working away down here, so that's fine. What about Tulio? I think Tulio can do building. Yeah, you can build. Not assigned to constructing. Okay, so you can do some stuff, but not quite that. Mel is not working on anything. Can't do construction. Linda. It would be faster if I just have this up, because, like, even if there were 1, I'm not going to allocate them to do building, because they'll more than likely botch it and then waste resources and stuff. What are you off to? Harvesting Hill Route. I reckon you could probably come back here and finish this one little section here. Even if you could finish one of the two sides, that would just give us one extra prison. I'd really like to spread out the prisoners between all the different prisons instead of like each one in one. Like Stone is working on this. It's interesting if it's partially finished, they'll just come over and work on it. But if it's in this state, they won't. It's really fucking frustrating. I know you can work. You have Cypresses on that. Rolf, if I can get you to just keep working, Monkey's going to work on that. You can work on that one. Alright, we'll get there. I still think that might be... No, that's just fucking marble, granite, or whatever. I could put a dig thing there eventually. I probably will put a deep drill somewhere like right there. It's so fucking close. Alright, you guys are going nuts on this. It's great. If I could get this built up like that. Right? Jet and everybody's in the area. Monkey's going to do construction there. He's going to do stuff. Costa's going to... Alright, they are working real hard on this. Can I get you to work on that wall? Stone, if I could get you to work on... No, Jet's going to work on that. Alright, it looks like they're going to finish off this little area. And if they do, I can basically close it off as a prison. That would be nice. They'll just give me more options. As for flooring, I do need to keep working with this. This is what a lot of my people have been doing, is just the flooring. Who's got hypothermia? Damn. Dude, get the fuck out of the fridge. Yeah, go seek a safe temperature that isn't the fridge. I gotta admit, Sam is an interesting colonist. He experiences hypothermia the most because he basically wears a t-shirt and he wears the plasteel like plate armor, which is not warm, right? But the thing is, he spends a lot of his free time during winter hanging out in the fridge, and it's not because I've put the recreational stuff in here. I'm talking about even long before that, he just does that. So yeah, he's got hypothermia and it's serious. But we should have, I probably haven't got it set to, this is, what is this? This is 16 degrees inside here. Sam, mate, come stand in the fucking hospital, or you will be in the hospital. Like, it's set to 21. It's about 16. Outside's minus. So, yeah, let's increase the hospitals. Make them a little bit warmer. He'll warm up in there, but he'll keep going to, like, all the little rooms that are not warm enough. All right, this was only going down to, like, 11. I actually need you to go up. That's how fucking heating works. I keep thinking air conditioners. But anyway, let's get you guys reset and get you up higher, the 31. All right, if Sam even makes it in here, because he's taken damage at this point from the cold, he manages to get in here. I don't know if I can tell you to rest, but it would be great if you'd stand in here for like just 5 minutes. Now he's immediately set to fucking minor hypothermia. Like, I could just get him a fucking jumper. It'd be great. But it'd be really nice if Sam would just like go to somewhere like here where it's actually warm instead of like going between these and like constantly being in state of it. All right. Well, once he's finished, he's down to shivering at this point. Harvest this. This shouldn't be growing. I think this isn't growing because it's bad temperature, but it hasn't wiped it out. It's kind of nice. Normally, whenever it gets cold, we lose everything. Alright, he's down to shivering. If I could remove him from having hypothermia, because he's losing stuff to frostbite. His second toe has got frostbite. He's lost his fourth toe to frostbite. Like, it's not helping him to go outside. He's just losing feet at this point. Let's see, what else have you got? Elephant leather's not really going to keep him warm either, nor is the plain leather. I would love to be able to just tell him to go and pick up something warm. Maybe I can. That's an excellent what? Sheepwool jacket. It's an excellent quality. Alright, mate. I'm going to ask you if you can come down here and wear the... If you wear the jacket, you lose your armor. We should have something in here that's good. Like this. Wool pants. Go fucking put some wool on. And what is this? This is... That's pigskin. That'll be bird skin. I am looking for wool. That is wool. All right, once you're done with your pants, we'll get you a fucking wool shirt, right? And then hopefully that's gonna help you so much, like unbelievably so. And Weeks is having a tantrum while we're at it. All right, come on, you can do it. You can get all the way in here and get yourself some warm clothes that have been like slightly worn. They've been worn for like 7%. Okay. Go and, yeah, go put that on. Okay. So now he should have some fucking warm clothing. Okay? Hopefully that sorts him out, because for some reason he never wears anything warm. For some reason Sam's like whole thing is just leather. Whatever leather will do. It doesn't matter. He doesn't discriminate. It's just leather. And I can't get the guy to stay warm in winter. Like, he should be staying warmer now. Like, he's got hypothermia, shivering, but he shouldn't be as cold as he was before. And he's even going to go rest in the hospital where he's going to be warm, right? So it'd be nice and warm in here, like 24 degrees. Everywhere else, like, that's only 13 degrees. 13 degrees is still enough that's, like, going to do damage. So, yeah, they finished this area except for one block here, which I saw you, Truxos. Come back here, mate. I know you can finish that. Finish that, we get a prison. In the meantime, I know that if I turn this over to a prison bed, it becomes a prison bed for the whole area. And I'm going to need that to be in there too. And that there too. Alright. So now even this other area got done up as a prison as well. It actually got enclosed. So I'll allow you guys to finish building stuff. I don't know if I don't think I've got any more wooden beds. I think we got rid of all the excess. I've got a masterwork bed. All right, that will do. I don't want to put that in there. I want to put that in this room. And we'll get a roof on this just in case it hasn't got one. Pumpkin's on fire starting spree, but that's not even a problem. Go for it. Yeah, so now we've got basically all the hospital areas are built, which is kind of good, kind of useful. Eventually we'll get this section through here built. I'm not sure what in there is being declined. What is it? Is it the conduit or the walls? It's the walls. Alright. So if I could get you guys to grab the walls. There we go. Alright, so they should finish building this area here. Maybe eventually. And if I can get them to finish up this, we'll end up with a second hospital. And I've got extra beds, so we're going to bring those in here as well. I knew I had extra somewhere. But just like that, we're going to have 2 extra full hospitals. We'll have these ones. It's not perfect yet. I've only got so many of these things around the place. I don't have them in all of them. So some rooms are going to have better care than others. Eventually, as I get statues, I'll start filling up their rooms and they'll have statues and shit to play with. It'll be great. What else? Fire. I don't really need to worry about that. That should be on this map. Alright, the cremation thing's working. People are making statues. We've got steel. Still got 70 steel. We've got 180. Oh, sorry. 814 fucking steel. So we should be okay. I also know that the floors, wherever it's the silver stuff requires whatever it is, the sterile tile also uses steel. So we've probably been capping that when we finish this floor in here. That would have done it for sure. But if I can get them to just work on a few more electrical things, that would be great. Like Enyo, you're sewing an area. Can you work on that? I want to find people that are not going for sleep. And then if I can get areas like this to like moisture pump out, so that we don't have any more like wet spot here, that would be great. I've got like areas like this. We're starting to get some power. Eventually, once this and this get done, that is almost complete. It just needs components. And I have got components. So Falcon, can you build? Mate, I just want to select you. You can build, but you can't build that great. And I don't want this botched. You've got a 6 construction. But I'd really like this not to be botched. Preferably. A 4. Who else has got stuff? You. Somebody along here does. You do. You're consuming pemmican. And you're consuming chocolate. I'll let you consume your chocolate so I don't have a fucking tantrum going on here. As soon as you're done with that, I'll get you up here to just finish building this, because this just needs components at this point. So we could get that built. We'll have like multiple generators. We'll have so much fucking built here. It'll be nuts. I didn't realize it took this long to consume chocolate, but I guess it's supposed to be recreation. So I guess it will like help them. RimWorld is such an incredible game. It is. Welcome in, Angel. This colony I've got at the moment, Asora, they've been kind of like going for about 10 months real world. It's a pretty long-standing one. I'm just waiting for Silverware to finish eating some chocolate so I can send her up here, but I didn't realize that she was going to take all fucking week. I guess she wasn't anywhere near it. So that'll be fine. I've got like a little bit left. This is my second location at the moment. I've got Salvation, which I'm in the process of deconstructing. It was quite substantial once I had it. Originally, I had a lot of grow rooms, I had a lot of animals, I had multiple pens, all sorts of stuff. But now we're trying to get this location to take off so that I can fully deconstruct the other location and bring all the resources up here. And then we'll move a couple more time. You manage so many people. I can only do about 30 people tops. I actually find I do better with more people. Also, Silverware's finished with her chocolate. Let me just grab her again. She's like along here somewhere. That one, I think. Spoonie, Sasha. Where'd you go? There you are. All right. You should be with your chocolate by now. I need you up here. Work on that. Yeah, generally, the more people I've got, the easier the game is. It just kind of works that way for me. I need somebody with great bio. Social. Not you. I'm already using Silverware. Got Chimpanzee. Where is Legrand? Where's he gone? Oh, Labia will actually do. Hold on. Where are you? Please don't go through the fucking sleep areas. Yeah, generally speaking, I've got like 210 people at the moment, and I think I've got like 2 or 3 prisoners. I'm about to go fuck over an encampment soon that has about 11 people, and I'm hoping to take anywhere between 5 and 10 people from that. But essentially, because I've got so many people, there's at least 5 to 10 people that can do cooking at any given time, whether or not they're in a mental state. Same with like sowing a crop or handling animals and so on and so forth. Like I've got a few hundred animals. Like I've just got like, this is one of the locations. So, you know, I've got a few. We lost a lot in last winter. There's nothing I could do about that. It was a cold snap and we lost a lot. We had like 500 at Salvation at one point. I definitely reckon you'd like the multiplayer mod. If you do well with a ton of people, it'd like Megan in The Walking Dead. You'd be like Megan. Megan is pretty awesome from The Walking Dead. I do know of the multiplayer mod for RimWorld. However, the only thing that would probably be like a big note for that, because a lot of people are like you play well with others and stuff like that. And I'm like, surprisingly, I think I'd be frustrated by that because I have so many people, and the way that I play this is I save constantly. Like I think I just saved then. I wasn't paying attention, but I've literally got like a lineup of saves for this particular thing. I've got saves for when we go into raids before we start the battle. If the battle loses with like, you know, a lot of people dying, I will reload a save, which I call rolling back, and I will try again to end up getting out of with the least amount of casualties while taking the most amount of prisoners. And sometimes it's great. Sometimes that works. Sometimes it kind of like spins it that you only get a choice between like keeping like say 2 people alive versus sacrificing 4 others for those 2 people. Like I've got people that I brought in with the Prepare Carefully mod from previous maps, previous colonies and stuff. So I've brought them in as they were. And the problem with that is that I want them to get off-world eventually. So I don't want them to die. I will do everything. I will literally weigh up losing like several people to save 2 or 3 of them. Like that's the kind of way up that I'll have to take to like keep playing the game. So if I was playing with somebody in multiplayer, fuck, it would be annoying for them. And like my colonists and stuff, I would lose so many all the time. I said, yeah, I do the exact same. Only way around the multiplayer is extreme micromanagement. Thank you for the follow. I actually have, like, one of my bases is, like, 100% hands-off at the moment. Salvation, like, they're the same colony, right? It's two of the same coin, right? But essentially, Salvation is, like, full-on hands-off. They have been for about 2 months now. I don't need to, like, do anything with them. I don't need to sell that much either. I do want... They don't have much. They've got food. I'm going to take their food. I don't want their clothes. I've got shit clothes. And I do need... No, I've got the gold. I have a statue. They could take that if they want. I just want to make sure I try to, like, break even with some of their money so that I can make the floors. So I'll just sell them some shit. See how much I can get rid of. I don't want a backseat, but I do notice starvation. Yeah, no, I don't give a fuck if they're starving. Honestly, they're the people that are currently walking around in mental, like, psychotic states. They're the ones that are starving. Because I'll show you in a second, I do not have a problem with, like, food in my colony. Like, you will find I'll get, like, major break risks up to, like, 20 or 30 people, like, having a spat. I've got, like, at any given time, I think about 8 people in a psychotic or mental wandering state. Like, I just don't even pay attention to it. There's no point. It, like, does nothing to, like, change what's going on in the game because I just have so many people. They'll do. I've got so many fucking people. Let's say you got some outbreaks. Thanks for context. Yeah, so for instance, because I have so many people, there's a few things that are really, really different with this space. For instance, space. Salvation, this is the one that's now basically hands off. It was huge, right? I had all of this stuff was filled in. I've deconstructed a bunch of stuff in there. I've deconstructed a bunch of stuff in there. I had a pen over here. I use basically almost 100% of the map at any given time. Like, I've got a pen down here. I had, like, grow area. All these over here were grow areas, not those. But, like, the ones over here, they were all grow areas. I had a prison here. I had a prison there. I had, like, 2 prisons that could hold 16 people at a time, which I'd modify up to, like, 20 odd. I think the most we ever had was 20. I've got turrets spaced out differently at the moment because we're deconstructing. So this would normally go all the way around, like, my base, like, around, like, the edge, stuff like that. So there's a lot of things that are a little bit different. Like, it doesn't matter to me if somebody's going into a daze. It doesn't matter if somebody's having a food binge, doing fire starting streak. None of that's going to affect anything at all. Not a little bit. When I have caravans and stuff going out, like, it might slow that down a little bit. Like, at least one of these people has probably got, mentally broken. It's fine. We've got time. We've got, like, 11 days to get out to where we're going. By the time they've